I am Jamie from Sci-Fi-Vision. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. Enjoy.
Hi.
So, to start off, why don't you each of you just talk about sort of how you became involved in it and why you wanted to do it?
Okay, I'll start. It came kind of across my e-desk, and I was like, this sounds like the most fun show to watch. And I was like, and to be a part of, I wanted to know the ins and outs of it. It was educational for me. And I've always been interested in hosting a show since I was on Idol, and I watched Ryan Seacrest all those weeks, just watching him do what he did. And I thought, I want to do that one day. So being able to have this opportunity was really incredible. And I get to play referee between these guys, and I get to be compassionate with the crews and the skaters. So it was really a no-brainer for me to say yes to being a part of this. So I'm really grateful that I got to be.
And I love every opportunity that I get, things that come across my e-desk, to celebrate individuality and performance and live performance. And, I cover the Olympics and I broadcast the Olympics, which is so mainstream that everyone knows about it. And everyone has been touched by roller skating, but not in this way. We're celebrating it for the first time in a competitive reality format. And the fact that I could bring something special to the table for people, and make roller skating different and new and fresh again. That's what was really exciting to me, to celebrate these wonderful people and the beautiful thing that they work so hard for. That's what really drew me into this project.
Really.
Originally, they asked, I don't know if you guys know this, originally they asked if I wanted to compete on the show. And I was like, my knees and back would go on strike by the second episode. But I did want to be involved because I love nothing better than skating, dancing, and music. And so, had I known Jordin was going to be the host, I would have jumped on it even faster than I did. But no, and so just talking about skating and dancing, they're like, well, you should be a judge then. And I'm like, don't threaten me with a good time. Yes, let's do it. Mm-hmm. And so I was brought in originally as a possible competition contestant, and I was like, I would last one show before I broke. But it was so fun, and our crew, like, I have people coming up to me going, so you and Johnny go back a long ways. I'm like, no, we just met.
Yeah, no, skating people are family. Even though distantly related, we're still family.
Yes.
But he was the mean judge.
All right, for whichever one of you wants to answer, why do you think is the time for this? Because I know I grew up with skating, roller skating, but I never knew there was, this kind of roller skating, I guess is the right way to put it, the dance competition thing.
Yeah, there are so many different disciplines within roller skating, similar to figure skating that you see in the Olympics. We have pair skating, ice dancing, single skating, synchronized skating. And in the roller world, there are just as many disciplines. And I think celebrating each one, it gives so many people at home, young and old, somebody that they can feel their performance through the screen, somebody they can relate to, somebody they can aspire to. And I love that it's a well-rounded representation of so many different styles of skating. It's not just going around the outside at the rink holding onto the wall. There are people breakdancing. There are people doing artistic figure skating jumps, axles, and words that you've heard like that. I mean, we celebrate all of it on Roller
It's
Jam.
fascinating. It is so cool to watch.
And there's 150 grand on the line.
Well, there's that too. And 10 grand for your local rink, which we love doing. There are so many facilities that are being shuttered across the country. So even helping in a small way to keep something alive, I think was so important to all of the contestants in our show.
Yeah, bringing about that next generation. All the skaters, pretty much wherever you are, you have a mentor or what we call a big OG, but you have a big OG or a mentor that guides you. And so now these skaters that are coming into their own in their prime now, they have a set of skaters that are 10, 12, 14, 15 years old that they're guiding. And so us helping the rinks and us having a show for them to strive and the greatness that they can achieve is going to push forward the sport, because that's the part where it's a sport, not an art. It's going to push forward the sport because now there's something, they have a championship, they have a trophy, they have something they can reach up to.
And it's bonkers, the things these people pulled out of their back pockets, I'll tell you. Flips and lifts and wild dances and break dancing. It's like it is a feast for the eyes. Acrobatics, yes. Mm-hmm. Nobody will be bored.
Some of that it was kind of crazy, but yeah, I know a lot of the rinks have closed down since then, so that's nice. Let me ask you quickly, Jordin. You mentioned being on Idol and everything with Ryan. How do you think though being part of that competition has like kind of helped you, I guess, as being a host that you took from
Well, I think that I could put myself in their shoes, And so I know that feeling of standing there after you've done something you're so passionate about and you just really want them to love it. And sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. And having to just like really pick yourself up and say, okay, I made it, but now I got to figure out how to to bring myself out of whatever I'm feeling right now and move on to the next week, to leave it and move on. So the ability to be able to stand not only on kind of the stage with the judges table, but also walk down on the floor with the contestants, it was really cool to kind of have that little middle ground where I could be compassionate with them and be like, I know exactly what you're feeling, but I also feel like at this point in my career, I have things that I can give back and things that I can say as well in terms of performance and emotion and different things like that. So it was really fun to kind of live in that world and be the referee between these guys as well.
All right,
There's a little
great.
cat.
Thank you all three. I did enjoy it. So thank you. Have a good
Thank
rest.
you.
very
Thank you so
much.
much. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.